there by those stealth units, but he's not going to lose too many of them. It's not really going to be that big of a deal. Really, I think this was actually a fairly well-played game by Stork. He just had that one moment of indecisiveness. There's a stasis for virtually no reason. I guess Stork knows he has to attack right now. He's trying to use Sidestorm to clear some mines, I guess. He's got an observer there, so he knows it's there. I'm not really sure why he would use that. But there's a shuttle coming in to drop some Zealot bombs here. Good Zealot bombs in those tanks. Oh, the shuttle goes down, and he's trying to get... Actually, if Stork manages to take down these two expansions right here, he could find himself right back in this game, but it doesn't look like he's going to be able to. There's reinforcements from sea. Oh, good storm there on those vultures. If he managed to do this, he's only got a small force left, though, and once C cleans this up, I think he's going to be, insurmountably in the lead. He's got the economic advantage. He's got way more production, and yeah, that attack peters out there from Stork. He's got some more forces coming in, but they're not going to be able to break C's defenses.
Yeah, and I think Stork's got that same look on his face as that fan did. I mean, there's just not much he can do here.
No, he is fighting hard, though, and I really like to see that. I really hate it when players stay in games too long, but I hate it even more when they GG early, because you're a professional StarCraft player, and to me that means, that's the same thing as being a professional athlete. You are paid a salary to play a game, and, I think it's your duty as, a professional to play as hard as you can, and, you have to give Stork credit for that. He's been out of this game probably for a while now, but he's got a slimmer of hope. As long as there is that 1% chance he's sticking in it. And there is that 1% chance. If he could have taken down those bases of C there, if C was a little lack of those bases die or didn't have the right forces there, he could have easily found himself back into this game. But, I don't think C's going to let go of this game. C is not a bad player. I think you can cheese him, you can get him to break under pressure like in the Starlings, but if he's got a lead like this, a big macro lead, oh, 2 Dragoons going out of that mine there. Poor play, poor micro by Stork. But if he's got a lead like this, I don't really see him surrendering it. He knows what to do in this situation. He knows how to crush and starve out a Protoss opponent, and that's exactly what he's doing right now. Stork is fighting dying. He's fighting tooth and nail. He actually has, it looks like 4 mining bases, although that one expansion is the 3rd natural there near his original base. He's actually kind of migrated mains from the upper left to the upper right. So he actually does have 4 mining bases, and I believe C has probably got 4 mining bases as well, because I think he's retaken that 9 o'clock expansion. So they are even on bases, which does give the Terrans a slight lead, and Stork rebuilding his Arbiter Tribunal. So actually C is not out of this game, and actually no, it looks like C had not retaken that 9 o'clock expansion. So actually it looks like with with Stork reclaiming that 3rd natural expansion, which C had taken out, and I'm assuming he thinks is still dead, it looks like Stork has managed to even this game up economically, but he's had to spend so much time rebuilding his infrastructure, rebuilding his production. I don't know if he's going to be able to catch up, but he has really done a great job, just fighting to stay in this game, and I have to say, this game may not be over yet.
Yeah, well, I think the 9 o'clock and that old expansion are the hope expansions we talked about in the last game. If he sends 2 vultures over there, both of those things go down. It's just a matter of time before C sees as I'm sure he's scanning on cooldown here, as soon as he can, because there's really nothing else to scan for when you have this many science vessels up in the air, so you can just scan around and make sure that the Protoss isn't re-expanding like he is now, so I'm sure that those bases will be found soon.
That's true, but Stork has actually managed to convert that economy into a big army here, and actually, no, C probably has seen them at this point, or at least seen one of them, but he is not going for it. Looks like he might be. He's got a, good EMP.
There's an EMP, yeah.
And High Templar. Drain is High Templar, and right now it looks like C is getting ready for a big push, and yet he is going towards those expansions, it looks like. If I can see the blue ball on my map there, it's kind of hard to see the quality of this video, but it's kind of unsure whether or not C's going for the expansions or going for, Stork's new main right now at the upper right, and wherever he does, he actually is going for the upper right of Stork right now, and this is going to be probably a very decisive battle right here. It looks like, scientists are going down. I don't know if it got an EMP off. Lots of storm going off on those Goliaths right there. Lots of siege tanks more still to reinforce. Let's see how deep his lines are. Zealous getting amongst the siege tanks. Stork might actually break out of this. Another great storm over those siege tanks down there, and it looks like, more storm going off. It looks like he had more High Templar, and it looks like Stork has broken that attack. Oh my god. Okay, more Siege tanks coming to reinforce. The Stork kind of take this out.
Oh, look at the
actually
sweat.
making a huge comeback here. You see his sweating bullets. Of course, see always puts like that. Oh, look at those Zealots. That is like another full control group of Zealots coming out from Stork. He's got more Dragoons, more Archons. This is absolutely epic. If Stork could effect a comeback here, this would be one of the greatest comebacks. And I have to say, I think it might have been a mistake by seeing them go for their expansions. And now Scene's reinforcements are here. Stork's reinforcements are here. And it looks like they managed to fight to a stalemate there over that upper right. And I had to say, if he went for the expansions on the left side of the map, I think he might have won. I don't think C knows they're there. He must not know they're there, else would have gone for them.
Wow, yeah, and he's keeping these tanks from sieging here. They're moving back in. Looks like they will get further into Stork territory here.
Yeah, it looks like more reinforcements from C coming up, and now he's really putting the pressure on Stork. Now he's getting those siege tanks in range of Stork's upper left. He's managed to divide Stork's forces, and this could be better here. Okay, he's coming in with a few Zealots. He's going to try and come in from both sides here. Oh, he's got mines up there on the cliff. Oh, great mines, clean. Lots of Zealots that they're coming in here. This is going to be so critical. Stork has to break this. Stork absolutely has to break this attack. He's losing his Dragoons. He's losing his Zealots. I don't think he's going to be able to do it. I don't think he had quite enough. It looks like C had more production. He was able to reinforce more quickly, divided Stork's forces, put all those mines up there, and this is looking like a good game. More reinforcements from C coming up, and I don't think that Stork's going to be able to produce enough from his expansion in the upper right there to be able to finish this off.
Yeah, I mean, it was a valiant effort, but, well, no. I mean, C can just keep reinforcing.
Yes, C can just keep
and here comes the ninja vultures.
Yeah, finally these vultures are going to come in here, like you said.
Seriously, it's about time for these, yeah.
Yeah, that's long overdue, and really I think C, you were saying that, C probably scanning around, just constantly, and he should have been, and I guess, if he eventually found it, but probably a little bit lax there from C not doing so, and now he's going to push in here with a bunch of vultures in C and Stork's new main, and epic matchup. Stork really fighting hard here. I think C for a moment, he may have put off a little bit, may have been a little bit lax in his scan around, trying to get those expansions. I still think he would have been better served by trying to take out those expansions on the left-hand side for Stork there, but his superior macro really proved to be what won him this game, and of course the fact that Stork had to rebuild everything in the upper right, and still probably does not have as many gateways in the upper right as he would have, obviously, in his main base. And yeah, that expansion on the left-hand side of the position is going down right now. And you have to give Stork a lot of credit. I mean, Stork actually played a pretty darn good game, and he did everything he had to do from a strategic sense, but he just didn't. Yeah, that Nexus is going down. Those probes are just walking into a slaughter. I'm sure he's mined out his third expansion there. Towards the 11 o'clock position, and really, this is just a case of Stork just refusing to give up. And there was a couple points where he almost fought himself back into that game. I mean, C had a definitive lead, and oh man, great mind drag there, killing a lot of vultures. But it's over at this point. Stork's lost almost all of his mine. I don't even know if he has any minerals left. They haven't really showed his minerals in a while, so I really don't think he has any mining. And C's just going to clean up. But a great fight by Stork.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think anyone would fault Stork for, letting his team down or anything here. He really did play his heart out, and he lasted a lot longer than I thought he would. Like, I thought that C would have rolled over him by now, but he really has put up a great fight and has turned into a good game. There's GG.
There's GG from Stork. Okay, epic matchup, guys. Stork just not able to quite get it done. Thanks for listening. We'll be going on to Game 3. Alright, let's get right to it. Ooh, C versus Fire by Hero, TVT, my favorite.
Sweet, TVT.